Welcome to This Explainer. Today, I'm stepping into the role of your personal, supportive English coach, and honestly, I am absolutely thrilled to dive into this material with you. If you're watching this, you probably already understand a whole lot of English. You can read it, you listen to it just fine, but man, when it's time to actually open your mouth and speak, you might just freeze up. Well, we are going to completely transform how you speak. We're going to break down that hesitation and build up some real, unshakable confidence. Our entire focus today is not on perfection, it's on progress. By the time we wrap up, you're going to have a totally new mindset about communicating naturally.
Okay, so here's our playbook for today. First up, breaking the fear barrier. Second, how to think in English. Third, building smooth fluency. Fourth, mastering real-life conversations. And fifth, establishing your daily speaking routine.
All right, Section 1, breaking the fear barrier. Let's look at overcoming hesitation and overthinking.
The absolute biggest barrier to speaking isn't your vocabulary size. No, it's the fear of making mistakes. It's that fear of being judged or that terrible sinking feeling when you suddenly just can't find the right word. But here is your brand new core mantra. Communication matters more than perfection. I literally want you to memorize this. Making mistakes? That's just a normal part of learning. Honestly, if you aren't making mistakes, you probably aren't pushing yourself hard enough. Our true goal here is human connection, getting our ideas across and sharing our thoughts. It's never, ever about flawless execution.
So, to put that mantra into action, I want you to treat this as your very first daily drill. I want you to speak out loud for exactly 1 minute about your day and do not stop. Even if you stumble, or actually, especially if you forget a word, just keep the sound coming out of your mouth. You can say something super simple like, I woke up, I drank coffee, the coffee was good. Confidence grows through action, right? And this 1-minute drill teaches your brain that you can survive a mistake and just keep right on communicating.
Moving right along to Section 2, how to think in English and stopping the translation trap.
The translation trap is that totally exhausting habit of thinking in your native language and then trying to translate word by word into English before you even speak. It's incredibly slow, and it creates these long, awkward pauses that just make you feel even more nervous. Instead, training your mind to formulate simple, direct English sentences right from the start, that creates a beautiful, seamless flow. You've got to stop searching for the perfect dictionary translation in your head and just use the tools you already have. Instead of overcomplicating it, I want you to practice by looking around your room right now and describing everyday objects using incredibly simple thoughts. Exactly like this. I see a blue cup. The coffee is hot. The window is open. It sounds super basic, I know, but this is exactly how you rewire your brain to bypass your native language. You're basically training yourself to connect the visual of the cup directly to the English word cup, skipping the middleman entirely.
Okay, Section 3, building smooth fluency through mechanics and pronunciation.
Now, fluency doesn't mean talking a million miles an hour, and it definitely doesn't mean knowing every single word in the dictionary. It simply means speaking comfortably without painful pauses. To build this smoothness, I want you to rely on 3 proven techniques. First, use simple sentences. Keep your subject and your verb close together. Second, speak regularly. And third, practice repetition. I challenge you to pick any simple topic, like, say, your favorite movie, and just speak for 2 minutes straight. Repetition of this drill is going to naturally smooth out your pacing like magic. Of course, part of fluency is also making sure you're actually understood. Clear pronunciation makes it so much easier for people to connect with you. And guess what? When people understand you easily, your confidence absolutely skyrockets. So, pay attention to word stress, the natural up and down rhythm of English sentences, and clear articulation of your sounds. A great tip is to try recording yourself speaking on your phone. Yeah, it might feel a little weird at first, but listen back specifically for unclear words. It is literally the fastest way to identify exactly what you need to polish up.
Next up, Section 4, mastering real-life conversations. Let's look at everyday interactions and storytelling.
Practicing in your bedroom is fantastic, but now let's apply these skills out in the real world. We'll start with the most common situation of all, introducing yourself. I highly recommend using this exact template to practice daily. Hi, my name is David. I enjoy hiking. Recently, I have been focusing on cooking healthy meals. Just practice this with different variations until it rolls right off your tongue effortlessly. As you get more comfortable, start mixing in phrases like, in my opinion, or I believe that, so you can smoothly express your thoughts. Honestly, being able to comfortably share your opinions on simple topics is a massive game-changing milestone in conversational confidence. We also really want to work on storytelling because, hey, humans connect through stories, and it massively improves conversational engagement. You can easily do this by sharing a short story about your life using an extremely simple 3-part structure: beginning, middle, and end. For example, beginning. Yesterday I went to the grocery store. Middle. I couldn't find my favorite apples anywhere. End. So I decided to try pears instead, and they were delicious. Just keep it simple, but always stick to that clear structure.
And finally, Section 5, your daily speaking routine, because consistency is absolutely key. You can have all the motivation in the world right now, but consistent, daily practice is the true secret sauce to lasting confidence. We need to build a routine that's so easy you won't even think about skipping it. And it absolutely doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just 15 perfectly balanced minutes a day is the whole shebang. 5 minutes of thinking in English while you, say, make breakfast. 5 minutes of active speaking practice, and 5 minutes of recording and listening to yourself. This simple, easy routine builds massive, compounding confidence over time.
To wrap up our coaching session today, I want to leave you with a big question. What are your goals in English? Think about it. What will you say when you finally stop being afraid of making a mistake? Take a deep breath right now. Remember that communication matters so much more than perfection, and answer this question out loud wherever you are. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.